above the rest. Remarkable timing, definition classic. Expectation you set, we blow right past it. Reps on a daily, practice creates progress out with the next blocker. Make it look flawless, strong and resilient. Practicing in passion, the definition of next level classic.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, glad to have everybody with us back here at Milton High School. And we'll bring in our two wonderful play-by-play individuals tonight, Butch Prosser and Dorian Johnson. Gentlemen, how y'all both doing today?
Great, wonderful day.
Buddy, and we're not freezing outside. So,
yeah, I'm glad I'm not. I'm glad I'm not at Milton High School.
I appreciate your honesty on that across the board. Well, you know, the most important thing when you look at this next level junior classic and you get this idea of saying, okay, hey, how does everything play out and look? You know, you get an idea that, hey, this is a 4-day event that comes down to it towards a nice scrimmage between two different teams. And just kind of an opportunity to really say, hey, very interesting how it all kind of plays out. If you can, do me a favor, Maya, go ahead and throw up their schedule, their day-to-day schedule, and what it normally would look like from start to finish. And these players are from all across the country. Go ahead and take the nice counter off for us. Go ahead. You can bring it back up. The breakdown on that part, it's probably very interesting when you say, hey, we're going to start at 6 o'clock in the morning and you're going to end at 11 o'clock at night. And that is packed in with 2 practices and several speaker sessions and how everything kind of plays out between players that want to get better. As you can see, they're warming up themselves right now. Dorian, you had a chance to spend the past 3 days there. Give us a little bit of insight.
Well, it's the way I view it, especially for the players level. It's pretty much, if you've ever done like a football camp, it's pretty much what it is. It's football pretty much from you wake up until the end of the day. So you wake up, you eat breakfast, then you have meetings in the morning, go to practice. After the practice, shower off, get your lunch, and then you go to different meetings. So there's a meeting where you get to speak with your special, with any special speakers. They'll talk about several different things such as health and
within those, yeah, I mean, they did a great job of picking out different sessions for these speakers to come in. And the nice thing is the speakers changed room, and the kids were able to stay in those locations. Probably the nicest thing is Milton High School said, hey, come out, be a part of it. We'd love to have you here, and to do that. And then they wrap up and they have another practice, and all of this practice is being filmed. through drone and through press box cameras, and then they go over it again one more time, and you get a little one-on-one with your coaches and a little character development. And then you go to bed at 11 o'clock. You couldn't get me to bed quick enough on that part, overall-wise. Butch, talk to me a little bit about the purpose of a classic event like this. What can kids and let alone coaches, but players, what can they get out of this?
Well, as a player, you get to get coached by somebody different, which makes a world of difference sometimes. And you get to play against players that you normally don't play against. So you're now putting your talents up against people from all over the country. And where do I stand, and where do I stack up, or how do I stack up with these other players?
And that's probably one of the interesting feel of it when you get that from a coach's perspective and a player, is trying to get to know these players very quickly, understand what their pluses and minuses are. As you can see in the blue, those are all the different states that are represented in today's Classic. Very interesting to see and listen to their stories. We have several interviews that we'll play at halftime, so you get an opportunity to meet these players and what they've been able to go through on this part. Coach, have you ever had a chance to coach in an all-star event?
Not on this level, no. I did coach one of the younger groups.
Okay.
Several years ago.
Okay. And how was that experience to kind of, when you don't even have an idea? I mean, you get a chance when you have your own team to get to know the player, know the position, and you're just throwing them straight in there. How complex do you make things as a coach?
Oh no, you're really basic right now. I'm sure that they probably are. You're going to run a 5-2, or you're going to run a 4-3, and there's no blitzing, and we're going to play cover 2 or whatever, but. You have to be very simple and very basic right now, especially on the offensive side, because you've got kids coming from all over the country, and terminology,
right? Yeah,
terminology and systems are all different. So you don't want to, get in some kid's head that this is the way to do it and this is the only way to do it, and they go back to their school and all of a sudden, well, that's not the way we did it in the Classic. Well, okay, so go back to the Classic and play.
Right, and
so,
you have that, so you have to make sure that it's fundamentals.
Right, your fundamentals, and you're probably either a spread formation or I backfield or but you have to keep it real simple.
When you look at this and you get a chance here, I'm going to throw up the practice and different examples of it when you can see. They always had individual segments, but most of it after that, they went through and said, hey, this is inside drills, an inside drill, maybe even some scaling and some team. And you get that idea of when they're looking at this and going, okay, hey, of what they can be able to get out of it. When you look at that, Dorian, talk to me a little bit about what you saw at practice yourself.
Well, for their practices, there was definitely a significant amount of individual where they would go through technique. They will also have a significant time of
I didn't bring my other ones.
Skelly. They will do a ton of walkthroughs as well. So it was it was mostly, for most part, them trying to figure out what players are going to run, the offense, the defense, and the techniques that will be used during the game.
Definitely understand that on that part, because, that's what you're trying to get and gain from that. But they did a great job of really, putting that out there as getting ready for a coin toss here between both Team Drip and Team Swag. We'll go back and watch a little bit of B-roll. But, hey, with the game right on foot right here, let's might as well go get ourselves started across that. And as you can see, our captains, we'll get our technical issues across my brain here settled in a minute. Drip being represented by number 1, number 4, number 7, 8, 12, and 54. And I think they said you only can bring 4 out. So they had a list of them there for a second. Drone footage brought to you by Robert Reed, the whole Score Sports family out there on a wonderful Monday afternoon. They deferred. And just like that, we'll get to see different logo helmets, which I always love when that from all different places across. Team Drip in the white, Team Swag in the black. Well, gentlemen, very excited about getting this game started here. A couple of rules, get everybody at 12-minute quarters out there. They are playing college-based rules, meaning that you can have 1 foot in, not looking for 2 feet from a professional perspective. There is overtime. Once again, college rules based on overtime if we have overtime. The kicking game is not live, but there is a kicking game. But they will kick off and they will punt, and if they choose to do extra points in that part, they are even bringing in a little bit of a challenge method from what the high school brought in during the state playoffs, so they can actually challenge up to 2 plays a half, and if they get all 2 correct, they can get a 3rd one. If not, they'll lose a timeout. So we'll see how these coaches handle that. They do have drone footage to be able to review it, but also a 50-yard line view as well. All right, ladies and gentlemen, everything is in and done and ready to go for a ball game here. Talk to me a little bit about the keys of the game there, Coach. When you really getting into an all-star game, the goal is to get everybody involved, correct?
Yeah, you've got to play everybody some anyway. You know,
right.
Some people will just stand out and they're going to be on the field the whole time. But, yeah, you get everybody in. You know, the biggest thing is you just hope that your organization is good.
Because you got to make sure there's 11 players
right.
out.
Got everybody in. It's everybody on the field is supposed to be there, and that can be an issue.
Oh, it definitely can be. And special teams are not going to be a huge ordeal in the sense, but that would be the most terrifying experience. Dorian, one other thing, what would you say is key for both these teams? You've had realistically a total of 4 practices underneath your belt right now before you're playing the Junior Classic. What would you say would be one of the key things to look at?
Well, if you're one of the players, you definitely get some game film on, especially if you come from a school that you don't have much game film. Also, some of these players play one position and are now projected to play another position in college. So this is a great opportunity for these players to get footage of them playing at the position they might play at the next level.
And with that wind kicking in, ladies and gentlemen, you hope that they're not kicking too much into the wind left and right, because it is definitely a windy day across upper Atlanta in this part. So with no further ado, gentlemen, I'll let y'all take it away. Sit back and enjoy. I'll come join you here during timeouts and talk a little bit more about the whole Next Level Junior Classic experience. Gentlemen, have fun.
All right, so Team Swag is going to start the ball off here. Team Drip at their own 25-yard line. This is number 12 as the quarterback, Alexander Johnson, one of the captains from Pine Ridge High School in Florida. In the gun with the wingback to his right. Takes a snap. It's going to be a short run there for maybe a yard. run there by for number 8, Roddy Marino from Lyndhurst High School in New Jersey. So we're going to mark it down as a 2nd down and 9, I want to say.
We need to talk about these jerseys. They wear black jerseys with black numbers, and you just cannot see numbers. It is almost impossible to figure out. So we will do our best to see who makes tackles for Team Swag, or Team Swag.
Yeah, John's going to hand the ball off there around the middle. This time they're going to get around, I would say around 3 there, make it 3rd down and 6.
Yeah, in these games, defense definitely has an advantage. You know, you're stopping and getting people and going to the ball, and it's much easier to play defense in these situations.
Yeah, and it takes the offense a little while to mesh usually. And, you know, only 4 practices, that's not a lot of time to really get your team together and get everyone on the same page. 3rd down here. Johnson drops back to pass, throws a short pass, and it's going to be incomplete.
Like really good defense, and by the outside linebacker there, getting into the flats, making a good drop. I wish I could tell you what his number was, but I cannot.
I want to say that was number 18 there.
Yeah.
He's listed as nope, excuse me.
18 or 19, either Jeremy Williams or, yeah, probably must have been.
Yeah, we'll say
Jeremy
Willingham from McIntosh. Number 16, Kevin Shepard from West Nassau High School in Florida here with the punt. And Team Swag's going to have the ball on their own, we'll say 40-yard line. So quick 3 and out there for Team Drip. Now it's Team Swag's turn to show them what they can do on the offensive side of the ball. Starting out at quarterback for Team Swag is, I want to say that's number 7, Taylor Crane from Deltona High School in Florida. In the gun with trips to the bottom of your screen. He drops back. It's going to be a short screen and almost intercepted, but caught. And they're going to move the ball a couple of yards forward there. That's number 9 on the catch, Ezra Williams-Thomas from Morristown High School.
Really good defense that time. That ball was almost picked. And,
oh, yeah. So we'll give him 2 on the play. That'll make a 2nd down and 8. Handoff from the pistol side, and they're actually going to lose a couple yards there for Team Swag.
Well, Team Drip lines up in a 3-5 and brings the house. You know, a lot of times in these classics, they don't allow blitzing, but evidently that's not the case in this one, boy.
Yeah, I remember seeing them in practice. They discuss blitzing all the time, so I'm not surprised.
It's really tough for an offense to pick this up.
Exactly. Deep pass, nope, look to the right, and that is going to fall incomplete. Looks like that pass might have been dropped by Team Swag there. So now it's going to be 4th down. 4th down and 10 now for Team Swag.
I guess that was Marco Tech from Holmes County High School in Florida on the coverage.
So number 16 from Team Drip is going to punt for both teams. That's Kevin Shepard, excuse me. Once again, there's not going to be any coverage on the punts, and that's going to be fielded by number 14, Amir Alex, out of Locust Grove, at around the 30. They're going to mark it at the 28-yard line.
So everybody's had an opportunity to play a little bit of football right here. 2 series. I mean, each team had a series. Talk to me a little bit about what you do. You know, breaking down wise, you just had that real chance to play some football, helmet, shoulder pads on, and get that experience. Coach, what are you going back to now? Because you're trying to put some things together offensively, and that's always the hardest thing within these classics is to really get everybody moving offensively. Am I correct thinking that?
Yeah. We just, like we said earlier, it's much easier to play defense in these situations. Really good play here by Team Drip on a little quick screen out there.
Things together offensively, and that's always the hardest thing within these classics is to really get everybody moving offensively. Am I correct thinking that?
Yeah. We just, like we said earlier, it's much easier to play defense in these situations. Really good play here by Team Drip on a making a big play. It's really tough trying to run the ball inside.
With those big old bodies.
Yeah.
Just like what we just seen right now.
Right, and, we saw when Team Drip was on defense, they're a three-man front, but they're bringing 6 people. And that makes it extremely hard on these guys with 4 practices trying to pick up a blitzing linebacker. It's not going to happen. You're going to not have a lot of offense. I don't see a lot of offense for Team Swag if they continue to do that. Let's go!
So it's a second down now. Johnson drops back. Now he's going to scramble, throws, and it's caught. Oh, actually dropped at the 43-yard line. That's now going to make a third down now. And we'll say about 4.
Michael Clayton on the coverage there, and he dropped a little too deep. I guess they're probably playing a cover 2 look here, and he dropped way deep.
I actually checked that. That's actually 4th down now. As Shepard's coming back in to punt the ball off here for Team Drip.
Ball caught on the 38-yard line, 37-yard line.
Yeah, I would say right at the 37. Yeah. Nice way to start. We got 7 minutes and some change remaining here in the first quarter of play, 12-minute quarters. Drip and Swag, everything, they have their analogy of what Drip stands for and what Swag, but I'm not even going there based on my intelligence level. I'm going to stay as focused as I can and call it Team Drip and Team Swag. Team Drip in the red pants, Team Swag in the blue pants. Sorry that we've mixed that up and reversed it, but hey, it makes people guess and try to figure things out.
1st and 10 for Team Swag. Oh, drop snap there. It's picked up by the quarterback. That's number 11.
That's center quarterback exchange. And, everybody in this world always goes to the idea of shotgun, where it's so interesting when you go at the professional level, and they had this long conversation of how many college quarterbacks nowadays actually take a snap from center versus when you get to the NFL, you need to. You've got to be able to get underneath the center and take a snap.
Yeah, it's not a lot nowadays, especially considering, a lot of teams run some variation of a spread offense, so that never helps. So they're going to hand the ball off this time. They're going to gain around, I would say around 4 there, up to around the 35-yard line.
Both defenses look really stout there, Coach. What is your thoughts? I mean, even with this second time we're seeing this offense out.
If I'm Team Swag right here, I'm gonna fake that and let the quarterback keep and bootleg out. They're really flowing hard. Team Drip is really flowing hard, and you can see they're basically a 3-3. But you watch their linebackers; they are coming on every play, and trying to pick that up is really hard. So if you go and bootleg this back away from the trips, back to the short side of the field. You can see they're coming again.
They're not letting up either.
No, they're coming.
No.
Quarterback does a good job getting outside the pocket, but tuck it and go. Get what you can get because.
There's no need to turn the shoulders and try to throw.
No,
that part. No, we experienced that so many times as fans. Don't do that. Just run the ball. Appreciate the chuckles, man. Appreciate the chuckles.
Yeah, it was like that was number 9, Jersey Brocker on the tackle out of Wisconsin, and one of 2 Wisconsin kids here in this game. There's some laundry on the field. Let's see what the flag is. So they're going to call holding on Team Swag?
Yeah, I'm holding on Team Swag, and I would imagine you would decline that since that will be 4th down.
right, so it's like Team Swag's going to punt the ball off here.
One thing about it, the punter's going to get lots of film today.
Yeah, he's going to get a ton of work today.
And, you know, when you look at this, and we'll throw it up here at the end of the quarter and kind of go over some couple things with our sponsors, but different locations of where these kids are coming from. You said 2 of them coming from Wisconsin, so this is just warm weather for them right now. You know, I mean, I look at that, and then I'd love to see the difference if they said, hey, it wasn't in that direction. So, yeah, where they're like, no, it's kind of chilly. It's a different type of cold.
Yeah, as you can see, that's number 9 right there in the orange helmet. He's not wearing any sleeves, so he's probably like, hey, this is spring weather for me right here.
Yeah. No, I'm good. One of the nicest things was to build a studio where I could sit in shorts and a shirt.
And away from the elements, especially
a little bit.
Looks like Team Drip
took it.
Play in field position here and backed him up 15, and now it's
first and forever, or fourth and forever?
Third and forever, yeah.
It is third.
Yeah, so they'll make it 3rd and 23 then.
Yeah, a long ways, and
so once again, that's number 11 in the gun, Lamar Pounds. Actually, check that he's in the pistol. Drops back. Goes that one deep on the right side of the field. Has almost
really nice
caught
throw
by number 3, and they're going to call a flag on that one. That pass was intended for.
I don't know about the flag, but that's, yeah, I get into conversations about that.
Amir Ellis on the coverage, call for pass interference there.
That pass was intended from to number 3 from Chattahoochee High School as DJ Avery. We'll give it
college rules, that puts that at the spot, right?
Oh, yeah. No.
NFL.
It's NFL's on the spot. College would be 15 yards.
An automatic first down,
Should
correct?
be? Don't hold that to me about it being automatic first down. We'll see. Ball's on the 33.
Yeah, they're resetting the change.
Yeah. So we would think they wouldn't go for it on 4th down right there, so we'd have to assume that it's a 2nd down now.
Yeah.
Nice tackle.
Yeah, I think the best hope for Team Swag right here is getting a long yardage again, so they don't blitz and throw it deep and hope you get another interference penalty.
Right. And they got some speedsters on the outside. It was a good ball thrown too.
Yes,
on
it was really
point.
good.
It really was.
Yeah, you look at the linebackers for.
They're all creeped up, Coach.
Oh yeah, they're coming.
Yeah, they are.
I mean, you know, they bring 5
and they pick them up, but nope, got to get rid of it.
That's going to be picked off there. And returned all the way down to the 34-yard line by, that's number 9, Wisconsin kid from Team Drip, Jersey Brocker. And that's the first turnover of the day in this game.
Yeah, ill-advised pass there. You got lots of pressure, and you just throw it up and hope that you can do something. And threw it into coverage and good coverage back there. Good break on the ball by Brocker, and good return. Puts Team Drip in excellent field position. Oh, great hold there.
Nice run by number 8, Reno.
That number 8 on the carry, Rodney Marino from
Yes, sir.
New Jersey.
Looks like it's about 2.
Good hold that time, and it looks like that
Yeah, they're going to say give him an 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Johnson's in the gun, low snap, and he has to fall on the ball there. Lose some yardage there, is now going to make it 3rd down. And long now for Team Drip. Once again, it's third down. It's third down and 9 now for Team Swag. Johnson in the gun. He's going to roll to his right. Slides forward to around the 25, 26-yard line.
Johnson keeps the pass.
And he's going to be around. You're going to mark him short of first down there. So they're going to say 4th and 5 here.
Good pressure by Team Swag on that. Quarterback pulled it quick, and they didn't give them time to look at routes.
Johnson hands the ball off of the middle. Nice spin move out of it. Pushes forward, but
A really
nice
good
tackle
tackle
there by Team Swag. Let's see who's down there at the tackle. That's number 9, Ezra Williams-Thomas out of Morristown High School, a Connecticut out of Jersey. And that's going to be a turnover on downs there.
Really good tackle in the open field, and really good play by the running back to get out. Look, he was hitting the backfield and makes a move and comes out, and then an equally good play by the defensive back to stop him short.
Yeah. He did an excellent job by Drip's running back to spin out of that tackle. But once again, Swag, Williams-Thomas did an excellent job of running up and making a tackle there. So now it's going to be first down and 10. Looks like we might have a new quarterback in here for Team Swag. I want to say that is number 18, Mason Bryan out of Paulding County High School. And he's going to hand the ball off, and they're going to be immediately met in the backfield there. Lose some yardage there, make it now second down, and I'm going to say around 14 yards there.
Yeah, they're going to have to throw the ball out quick, get it on the perimeter, because there is nothing inside. They're bringing these 3 inside linebackers, and they're going everywhere, and there's more than can be blocked.
Yeah. Quick pass out.
Pass.
And they're going to gain around back to the line of scrimmage, close to it. That's pass caught there by number 21, Joshua Robinson out of Hillgrove High School, another Georgia kid. It's not going to make it, I would say, third down around 9 or 10. For Team Swag. Bryant's back in the gun. 4 receivers this time. And Team Swag's going to call a timeout, their first timeout in the game here. With 2:16 left here in the first quarter. No score here between Team Drip or Team Swag here at the Next Level Junior Classic on the campus of Milton High School in Milton, Georgia.
And as we get a chance, we can see all the sponsors that have stepped up to be able to help this Next Level Junior Classic at the top right. Down below were the speakers that came out and spoke on Saturday and Sunday, where the gentlemen and the teams were able to sit and actually listen to what they were able to convey concerning medical, but also health and also academic-wise. We thank you so much for coming out and also your support across the board here for the Next Level Junior Classic.
Team Swag, offensively, they are really having a hard time with these blitzing linebackers.
Yeah, what's your solution to blitzing linebackers? How do you neutralize that?
I can only imagine that. Yeah. Go ahead, tell us, Coach. What's your solution, man?
Well, you've got to get it out quick. You know, they threw the quick hitch out there, throw the quick hitch, block the inside linebacker, they opened the game with a bubble screen. Well, that would have been a great call. Looked like we have procedure. They ran a little screen there, which when you've got these guys blitzing like crazy, if you can get the screen off, you're going to have a big play. And that would have been a big play. Now that they've seen it,
you got to call something else.
You got to call something else.
Yeah, so it's going to make it now third down and 15 with the penalty on Team Swag. Brian in the gun making the calls here out to his offense. 4 receivers still. It was like a receiver at the bottom did jump a little bit, but the refs didn't see it. Bryant takes the snap, drops back. Pump fakes, and then he's sacked right at the 10-yard line. I think that's number 19 from Team Drip there. Number 19, D lineman, Quindarian Coleman out of Macon County High School with this big sack there. That's now going to make it officially 4th down, and he probably lost around 8 to 10 yards there. So I'm going to say 4th and 22 now for Team Swag, and they're going to have to punt it here. Once again, that's Kevin Shepard back to punt the ball for Team Swag, as he's the kicker for sole kicker here in this game.
Getting a lot of work in.
Yes.
Yes.
Team Drip will get real good field position here. They should get the ball somewhere around the 40-yard line.
Punt is off, it's low, and it's going to be caught right around the 36-yard line. So excellent field position for Team Drip here. Let's see if they can capitalize on it.
Yeah, the coaches for Team Drip decided they're bringing the house. Can you block us? You can get a quick pass out, and our defense, our DB misses a tackle. You got a lot of open space, so you got to come and throw some slants, throw the quick out, throw the hitch out there, get the ball out on the perimeter, and get it outside, just inside.
So Joshua Bellamy Jr. is now the tailback for Team Drip. Johnson looks, he had the receiver open, and its pass fell incomplete. That's going to make it 2nd down, Team 10 now for Team Drip.
Now, Coach, what do you like? Do you like that view from right behind the quarterback from a drone view, being able to see that play develop?
Yeah.
I mean, because most of the things that when you film in zone. So, I mean,
Right.
Is it a comfortability you're able to see things and how they kind of play out a little bit better?
Yeah, you can see the routes develop, and you can, especially, on that where you've got good.
Almost again.
Yeah, really good break on the ball, and just make the catch, and you got 6. Good defense rallying to the ball there by Team Swag, and
yeah, that was Trenton Javens on the catch there, number 13, hailing out of Oak Ridge High School in Tennessee.
You know where that's at there? I'm going to quiz you. Chattanooga?
just outside.
Yep.
From a guy that went to school in Maryville.
I know you at least know where your counties and your schools are.
They're going to lose some yards on that screen there, probably a couple there. Excellent job by the Team Swag defense there. And it's now going to be 4th down now. Oh, I will say 4th down and 7 now for Team Drip.
They're giving it as a 3rd and 5. Am I incorrect? I'm in charge of the scoreboard now, so I'm just trying to
4th and 5,
4th
exactly.
and 5, man. I love that, guys. Y'all doing a great job. Into the quarter. And just like that, we've played 12 minutes. We're going to watch some highlights of previous next level classics. This is what occurred last year. Sit back and enjoy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, back to action we go. We're going to be watching the game from this view. Oh, my bad. I thought we were just doing the blimp view for the rest of the game. That'd been nice right there. Been something new.
It would have been very difficult to call a game that way.
Exactly. That's why we go to the blimp view and call it, and say, hey, and just talk about everything else going on, the sun, the moons, and the stars, and the rain. All right, ladies and gentlemen, second quarter of action here, live from Milton High School. Dorian Johnson, Butch Prosser on the call. Gentlemen, take it away.
All right, so it's like it's 4th down now. 4th down and 6 exactly for Team Drip. Looks like we might have a new quarterback in here for Team Drip. That looks like that's going to be number 2, Will Thompson from Hillcrest High School in South Carolina. Big kid here at 6'5", 220. Now for at quarterback. Drops back. And he is sacked. He's going to fall down and gets rid of the ball. It's going to be incomplete. No flag so far.
Great pressure there.
Yeah,
95 or 96, well, I'm not real sure, either D'Angelo Madison or Jackson Lamantia. But Team Swag takes over. Really good defensive effort there now. Team Swag's got to get the ball out on the perimeter.
Yeah.
Get it out quick. You know, if they release the back out in the flats, you know, run everybody else off, release the back out in the flats, get it to him quick, basically a toss sweep. Team Drip's bringing lots of pressure up in the middle, and it's going to be real hard to do anything there.
Yeah, it looks like Team Swag has also brought in a new quarterback as well. I want to say it's number 7, Taylor Grain, out of Deltona High School in Florida. And they're going to hand the ball off here, and they're going to gain maybe a couple yards here on that run. That should make it 2nd down and 8.
And that's a positive play for them.
Actually, no gain there. They're going to say no gain there, so 2nd down and 10. 22 is now your new tailback, Nicholas Garcia, out of Doral Academy in Florida. Snap, quick pass to the out in the flats, and that's caught. And he moved the ball forward to around the 41-yard line. Nice pitch and catch there, and that's a 1st down there for Team Swag. That is a kid from the Lovett School. I want to see that's number 21, Joshua. Nope.
Yeah, Joshua Robinson from Hillgrove High School.
He's wearing Lovett gear, though, so that confuses me a little bit. Anyways, 1st and 10. First one, Crane hands the ball off again, and he's going to be tackled for a loss there.
Tackled by number 1 is Quatarius Walker from East Paulding High School. And, really good play there.
Hey, bro.
This is a punt formation again. Yep. And our punter has been the
yeah, I would say he's been the MVP so far.
yeah, he's getting more airtime than anybody else.
Oh,
I can promise you that. And this is Kevin Shepard from Florida.
Snap over his head. He's going to take his time and punt this one off. And it's going to be caught at the 36-yard line. I'll say 36-yard line by number 14, Team Drip.
And we get the 1st quarter stats brought to you by the Albright Agency. You could definitely expect that on the side of Swag. It was very hard to do anything with the rushing of the linebackers blitzing across there. That one turnover was an ill-advised throw because he was just trying to run for his life at that point. Anything pop out in your brains there, Butch, on the overall of the 1st quarter stats?
No, pretty much what you expect. Defenses are going to dominate. It's going to take a big play or a turnover deep in the opponent's territory to lead to a score the way this game's going. You know, it's pretty much what you expect. Offense had 4 practices. You don't get a lot of continuity, and you don't have a lot of abilities to make adjustments. So, you know,
you just hope you're trying to do a number count. I got this guy, you got this guy, and I got this guy. Make sure we can do that.
So it's now a special 2nd down and 10 for Team Drip.
Almost a fumble right there.
We've seen that around 3 or 4 times in this game so far.
Look at that ball to the running back, from a quarterback to that running back. I mean, that's 3 things happening. It's got to get from the center to the quarterback to the running back.
I'm going to say it looks like they're going to lose.
Yeah, they lost 4 or 5 on that one.
So it's now officially third down and 15. Third down, actually, no, they're saying third down and 12 here. Thompson in the gun, drops back. Throws his left, and
there it is. There's a big
there.
pick, and that may be the touchdown. Oh, stay to the side.
And they're going to drop him out at around the 5-yard line. That is number 10, Wayne Chuckles from Archer High School in Georgia, on the interception there. And that puts Team Swag in prime real estate there to score the first points of the game.
Really good play on the tip ball.
That's one thing that you always want to teach, and you always say, I mean, you got to tip it, and they do those tip drills, and you got to wonder how many times in the individual do they work on that in group now, because that's a basic play.
Yeah.
That's a basic skill. That was something that it's those little things that make the big things happen, and that first tip allowed the other DB to step up and be able to get all the way down there to the 9-yard line.
All right, so first down and first down and goal for Team Swag. They're going to have the ball at 7-yard lines. Pounds is back in as quarterback. Get a heavy set from Team Swag here. Hands the ball off. Nice move by Thompson. He's going to run up the middle, and that's going to be a touchdown.
How much do you think that new formation just baffled that defense for a second?
Well, you got people coming. Yeah, they don't adjust to the heavy set. They had people coming off the backside corner. You know, you're coming off of air. You're not defending the strength of the formation. And Team Swag gets a big turnover, like we talked about, and then a 7-yard touchdown run. So it's good.
You talk about momentum in the sense of what do you do off of a turnover, and you're looking for that big play right then and there. 8:41 on the clock.
So that's a 7-yard run there by number 21, Josh Robinson. And now Shepard's in to kick the ball here. Kick is up and good.
Just like that on the scoreboard.
8:41.
Yeah.
8:41 left. Easy picking pick. Get it down to the 7-yard line. Offense is easy from the 7.
It's a very nice. You talk about getting you back against the wall real quick on Team Drip with their starting on the 9-yard line to go in there.
Yeah, you hope you can start all your possessions there. Right?
Yeah,
that makes
it'd be a nice way to go.
Yeah. So we will see how Team Drip responds here, because they just gave one to Team Swag, so we'll see. And Team Drip has had they've had a couple of run plays in the middle where they run a little trap in there, and but they're not willing to stick. They want to keep going, running that quick screen out there. It's going to get picked in a minute, bring that tunnel screen, because the outside linebackers really coming hard on that. So
now it's going to be officially first down and 10 for Team Drip. They're going to spot the ball on the 25-yard line. And that's Thompson coming back in as quarterback. He's in the gun, hands the ball off to up the middle, and there's a good run there. That's going to be around the 8-yard gain, so it should be second down and 7. Second down and 3. No flags on the play either.
yeah, if you're Team Drip, you can try to pound this ball a little bit. You've had some success in there. You know, you just got to stay with it.
It'll be very interesting to see how they respond to that touchdown.
And there we are.
Zone read there, fooled everybody, and he
fooled us, fooled our camera guy. I was thinking he was running up the middle.
I thought so too. He had a nice little slot there up the middle, but unfortunately he pulled it on the zone read there and actually lost about 2 yards there. So it's now going to make it officially third down and 4 for Team Drip.
I'm running the ball again here if I'm Team Drip.
I'm not putting it in the air right now.
They've had good success.
Right
Big
up the
holes there.
Hand off to
Yeah,
Bellamy
they
up the middle, and he stopped
Oh, good.
right at the 31-yard line.
Oh, and that's
Flag.
dumb.
Yep.
Late flag there.
You're in the middle of a classic, junior classic, and you just kind of don't lose your head. We're
Yeah,
all
when
here
you're
trying
off
to
the
learn.
field,
You
you're
are.
fixing to be off the field, and you
You want to get film. This is the whole point of being here and getting this experience.
yeah, and so you
Personal foul on Team Swag.
and I think that was safety back there, and I'm not sure his number, but pushed the guy in the back for no particular reason. I guess that was number 6. Was that penalty?
I think so.
Got him listed as linebacker Eli Smith from South Carolina.
That's an awesome Alpharetta first down here in the second quarter play, roughly halfway through, 7 minutes on the clock.
Thompson's doing his quarterback for Team Drip. Take snap, was going to hand the ball off to Bellamy Jr., and he has space on the right side. Makes a nice
good cut
there and falls forward all the way to around the, we'll say, 43-yard line. Excellent run there by Bellamy Jr., and that's going to be another awesome Alpharetta first down for Team Drip.
Really good cut that time by Bellamy. Hits the hole and then bounced it outside and then cut back up. Made a really good decision there.
Looks like this team has finally been able to get something going Team Drip-wise, offensively.
Yeah, run the ball right the middle.
He pulled it. No, he didn't.
Handed to Bellamy once again. This time he stopped in the backfield. That is number, I want to say, 33 on the tackle there. Check that. That's actually what we're going to say. That's number 23, Thaddeus Witherspoon, out of Pensacola High School in Pensacola, Florida.
That wind is moving, gentlemen.
Oh, yes.
It's supposed to be windier tomorrow.
Oh, my goodness.
And colder. So,
Oh,
Yeah,
my goodness.
when either team brings a linebacker, it really shuts the offense down.
Thompson this time drops back, looks for a screen there, has him open. Makes one defender miss, and he's going to be pushed out at around the 38-yard line. So that's going to make it around 9 yards short, so the first 8 yards short here for a first down.
Good reaction by Team Swag defense. Play was set up and looked like it had some possibilities, and good reaction.
Yeah, Swag didn't waste any time running up and corralling the tackle Bellamy Jr. there. Third down, and Thompson drops back, looks three, and overthrows his receiver there. So make it fourth down, and looks like around 7, or we'll say 8. Fourth down and 8 still for Team Drip there, and they're actually going to punt the ball here with 5:20 left here in the first half. You would think that it might be maybe a possibly good opportunity to maybe go for here on fourth down.
Yeah, while your defense has been playing, I would have definitely considered going for this.
Yeah.
Unless they're hoping to pin them deep and get a 3 and out and then get a little better field position.
Yeah,
but
we'll see here with the punt, and that's going to be caught at the 6 or 7 yard line.
Well, I do appreciate the coaches thinking through things, because what you just said, Butch, was, 5 minutes left to go. Are they trying to put them up there on defense-wise? Last time Team Swag had the ball, they scored in first play on this part. But now they're really stuck up behind. It was probably our first good drive of the game, brought to you by Team Drip.
Well, if I'm Team Swag, I'm going back to that heavy set right here.
It's this.
And
make them stop us.
Right, make them have to make some adjustments, because the way they are right here, if they're 4 wide, they're blitzing, and you're in a disadvantage offensively.
So they've brought in number 7, Taylor Crane, as the quarterback for Team Swag. Drops back. He's going to roll to his right, and he's going to throw it up, and almost intercepted there. Once again, that was number 9 on the coverage, Jersey Brocker, but there is a penalty flag on the field. Brocker almost wound up with number 2. Then that was possibly a very ill decision there by the quarterback from Team Swag, Taylor Crane.
Yeah, Team Swag, they're getting bailed out on a penalty here, but they just can't block. The up front guys have not had enough work to pick up these blitzing linebackers and knowing where they're coming from, and the quarterback can't audible, so you're at a disadvantage. And you can see they just line up and dare you to do something different, and that's why if I'm Team Swag, I'm going to that heavy set, because they kind of outnumbered them on that play. But
So it looks like there was no gain there. Well, actually, yeah, they're going to say no gain there, so it's going to be 2nd down and 10 for Team Swag here.
We're good. Hey, we don't have to spin this guy.
Garcia's the back end here for Team Swag. Taylor takes a snap, and he's going to just roll to his left and evade the defender, throws it deep, and that's going to be almost intercepted again. And guess who was there on the coverage once again? That's number 9, Jersey Brocker. That could have been his 3rd one of the game, but
yeah, he makes great reads and is right where he needs to be.
Every
Makes
time.
a good break on the ball and just can't finish the play.
yeah.
Well, stay with us at halftime. About 4 minutes left to go in half, or before the halftime. Halftime is going to be about 12 minutes long. We're going to have some interviews with some of the players and parents that have experienced these past 4 days. So make sure you stay with us at halftime.
Ref's going to call guess there's a substitution there.
Everybody, make sure everybody gets set.
Snap here. Oh, he's going to be chased down and sacked at the 5-yard line. That's number 17, Arthur Amorum out of Palmetto High School in Florida, 6'2", 220 pounds. There on the sack. Actually going to mark him back at the 6-yard line. It's going to be 4th down now for Team Swag.
Big defensive play there.
Just like what you were talking about there, Butch.
Yeah.
You know, and now they're going to get another chance here with roughly about 3 minutes and some change remaining here in the first half of play. Live from Milton High School, I'm Bo McMichael with Dorian Johnson and Butch Prosser, bringing you the Next Level Junior Classic.
I know as a coach you're wanting to let these quarterbacks try to throw the ball, but you really don't have much of an opportunity.
Getting the rhythm and everything, especially you bring in linebackers. Sorry.
Right. If you
now, if
I know the kicks are dead here, so
no, they're dead. it's just that football player instinct.
Exactly.
You know, you bobble it and you just, you know. And I love with the coaches, everybody will have that brain melt of that was a fumbled thing. It's not a live kick. Kicking is not live. Oh goodness. 1st and 10. Hey, at halftime we are going to switch the colors to help our brains out. I think what happened, I'm going to guess this from people that were not there, their pants were supposed to be blue with the white jerseys, and they were wearing red pants with black jerseys because that's what we went with and that's what was shown, and then they did a switcheroo on us. So brain can't work that real well right now. Sorry for the confusion.
So Thompson's now back in at quarterback. So you're going to call a penalty on team drip here. Back him up 5 yards. All the way back to around the 37-yard line. And I guess we got really another reason why the past game's been unsuccessful is just
that
the
wind.
wind.
Yeah, that's good.
Short pass here by Thompson. They're going to be tackled pretty much immediately there at the 35-yard line. Looks like that was number 6 on the reception. Trevize Benefield. I think he gained around 2 there. Actually, no, you ain't there. And then the fumble snap down the next recovered by Thompson right around the 44-yard line. And that's exactly what you don't want to see if your team dripped there. And they're going to call their first time out of the half.
And now you're 3rd and 18 or so.
I
20.
appreciate that. That helps my brain.
You know, the timing of that play, you know, you get a center quarterback exchange there, and then the quarterback gets in a hurry, and the running back's in a hurry, and disaster. And you had the team drip who was basically in this same situation 3 minutes ago, and they were 3rd and about 5, and now they're 3rd and about 18 or 20. So sometimes the best laid plans don't work out.
No. The old famous line, everybody has a plan until you get knocked in the face. And,
Yep.
yeah, that's not working out for us. You know, should have Mike Tyson somewhere else.
So that's Thompson back in the gun and for his 3rd and 18. They're going to throw a quick screen out to the left side of the field. That's caught, and it's going to be quickly corralled by Team Swag's defense at around the 43-yard line. So maybe gain a couple yards there. 4th and 16 now. Team drip. And they're going to go for it here with the round 2:15 left here in the first half. They actually changed that. Never mind. They're going to punt the ball off once again.
Made a proper decision. Team Swag up 7-0. Team Drip about to punt. Once again, stay with us at halftime. Have some great interviews. Bringing this to you live from Milton High School. Thank you so much for tuning in with us this wonderful December 18th, 2023.
Very windy.
Yes.
Punt here by Shepard. Short one's going to bounce and go into the end zone. And that's going to be a touchback for Team Swag.
A better decision by the return man for Team Swag. Last time he caught it on the 7-yard line. And in a game where there's nobody downfield to pin the ball deep, why catch that?
Just let it bounce. Hopefully
it bounces, and
well, it's going to bounce in your favor either way. It's either going to hopefully bounce into the end zone or bounce forward back down the field. So ball's going to be spotted at the 20. 1st and 10 for Team Swag. They have 1:22 left here in the first half. If you're the offensive coordinator here, Butch, are you going to try to make a push for end zone, or just try to go for 3 yards, Kyle Dust, and then just go into halftime?
I would go into that power set that they ran and force Team Drip to make some adjustments. You know, I think you're probably trying to get into halftime. Your pass protection is non-existent. So let's run it 3 times, see if we can get to halftime. We're up 7-0. So.
Yeah, it's Bryant back in at quarterback from Paulding County High School. And there was a 1-yard gain there, and Team Drip's going to call another timeout here. That's their 2nd of the half.
Yeah, if I'm Team Swag and I'm going to throw the ball, I'm going to find out where number 9 Jersey Brocker is, because he has been all over the field for Team Drip. Had 1 interception already and could possibly have had 2 more.
Yeah.
He's around the ball, makes really good plays in the defensive secondary. So I would know where he is and what he's doing if I'm going to throw the football. I would not throw it toward him.
But keep away with him.
Exactly. Yeah, if I'm trying to run out this clock, I would get in that power set again and just run over people and see what's going on.
Yeah. It looks like they brought down a couple extra linemen here, playing as tight ends. And it seems they've somewhat listened to what you were saying, Butch.
Yeah, they go unbalanced right here, and they got him outnumbered. Yeah, good play.
And they're going to push forward all the way to a 35-yard line. Nice run there by the running back. That is once again number 21, Joshua Robinson, who had the touchdown earlier. And that's going to give Team Swag a Austin Alfreda first down. Switch to formation here. Handball to Robinson once again, and he eludes a defender in the backfield, but there's a flag on the play. Looks like he might have gained a yard here, but we'll check the flag and see what the referees say here. With around 34 seconds left here in the first half. They're going to wave the flag off here. It's going to be second down and 9. Garcia is now the tailback behind Bryant. Extra O-lineman in once again. And it's going to be a short handoff, and they're maybe going to get a yard there. That's going to make it third down and we'll say 9 now for Team Swag. Clock is still running here. Around 20 seconds left here. And it looks like Team Drip called another timeout. Clock is still running here at the game now. And they finally stopped it at 8 seconds. I think they need to move that back clock to around 20 seconds.
I'm Team Swag here. I take a knee and go to the locker room.
Yeah, exactly. You're doing great to be up 7-0 so far in this game.
Yeah, you've not generated a lot of offense. The run you just made, it was your best offensive play of the day, and that was 11-yard gain.
Yeah, it sounds like it's going to be third down and 13. According to the PA announcer here. Once again, that's Brian and Garcia in the backfield. And they're going to take the snap and take a knee. And they're going to go into halftime here with the lead. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now officially in the halftime here. It's going to be a 12-minute halftime break. Team Swag up over Team Drip, 7-0.
Thank y'all so much, man. Y'all did a great job.
Thank you.
Man, I cannot wait to talk to y'all and break some things down with you. We're going to have a little fun. Sit back and enjoy this wonderful interview brought to you by the Next Level Junior Classic.
About Next Level Junior Classic, Coach Wise contacted me and my son, and just asked us did we want to participate. And so he brought us on by asking, contacting us, and we just accepted the offer.
So what I did was, when I got the invite, I took a screenshot, I sent it to my parents, I did a little research, and I was like, yeah, this is something that I would like to participate in. So we contacted them back and got set up with everything. Yeah, it's like when I got the first call, I was like, and then as we kept going on, I got more confident in what was gonna happen and what was gonna go on when we got here. So yeah,
I was pretty much happy. I was happy. I was appreciative about the offer, the invite, and once I seen how happy he was, so it was a no-brainer to put him in so he can learn as much as he can to help him move forward to the next level.
For me, after like the research I did, I was like, oh yeah, so that they really sending people to the next level, and like people are really getting offers from this. So I guess I'll go and see what happens.
Okay. And for me, with that, what made me want to take the initial step is that the unity and the brotherhood that they created, and that goes a long way in life. So that's a life lesson, and it helps you throughout life, through any process. As long as you have unity, you can make it through anything.
First day here, we went and did the media. After we got media, and then we came down here, and then we got media. It was straight, and then we went back up. It changed. I was like, dang, we had to go outside, do squats. I was like, man, I didn't know it was gonna be like this. Figured out what a GDI was.
Well, for the first day of dropping him off, it was pretty easy because he don't ever be home anyways. Nah, he when he come home or whatever, he'll interact with us a little bit and then just go on to his room or whatever. But it was pretty easy. It wasn't hard at all because I know that he's a good kid and he's independent, and I know that he's gonna do the right thing when he's not around us. So it wasn't hard at all.
But with Coach Wise's session, and I took a lot from it. It's very knowledgeable. It teaches you a lot, and it helps prepare you for the next level in all aspects of this part, like the recruiting and the just setting them up for college life and everything. I mean, I took a lot from it, and I'm very intrigued by it. And we just finished talking upstairs, and we're still talking. So I'm gonna get back and on part of that conversation because it makes me want to be a part of the family forever, and maybe hopefully can be able to join. And then that's how much it opened my eyes to everything about the process.
We went to one meeting. That's all. We only went to one meeting. So, and we learned about how you gotta take care of your body, take care of your mind and stuff like that. You gotta know what you putting in your body to get what you want out of your body, basically. The college practice is way more sped up. It's you going, and it's just something you just gotta adjust to. Waking up early in the morning, breakfast, and then one practice, and then meeting, and then another practice, and then another meeting when you get back to the hotel after eating dinner, and then you can finally go to sleep. And you gotta wake up and do it again.
That's that.
I think what I gained most from Coach Weaver would probably be understanding the defense and what's going on when I look, how to get the ball out of my hand quicker and make that pre-snap read, so I know what I'm doing when I snap the ball.
Well, really just what I'm looking forward to the most is just seeing him put together what he's learned, and his ability to read and adapt to being not necessarily thrown into the fire, but just speed, learning, and how he handled himself, and that'll further let me know about what he do tomorrow. Let me know, is he ready for the next step and what he needs to work on to continue improvement for the next step. So I'm just really happy and really eager to see what he's learning and how he put it together and how he handled himself tomorrow. I really think he'll do real good because he's a quick learner. He's a smart guy. you know, and I know that he's going to take and he soaks everything up like a sponge, and I know he'll apply himself, and he'll do real well. Sure.
I mean, basically the same. The same. I'm just looking forward to seeing how much he's learned. That's all.
I would tell the parents or whoever been skeptical about this, don't be. Trust the process and do it. I really would tell them to go ahead and do it because this is a good learning experience. It's very knowledgeable. It's a lot of information, you know, and I think this is good for every child that wants to better themselves. I think this is the better way and the best way, and I think they'll take a lot from it and it'll help them prepare their game if they apply everything they learn. So you just got to be willing to learn and trust the process and apply yourself. But I will say go ahead and do it. It's the best teaching that you can get.
You might as well do it. You know, you can't really lose anything. You can only learn stuff from what's going on here. And it'll help you in the long run with accountability and things like that. Yeah. So basically, team drip, finna come tomorrow, get that dub basically. And go home Monday with a trophy. I hope.
Yeah, it'll happen. Go Team Drip. We're rooting for you. Thanks, Next Level Classic.
So I was at dinner one night and I just finished eating and my phone went off. I looked at it and it was a picture for it looked like a camp. So I just kind of, you know, I thought it was like a spam text, so I closed my phone. And then the next morning, I looked at it again. I was like, I couldn't, because I didn't really read it, because, you know, it was like the picture and then the description of what it was. So I just looked at the picture, closed my phone, and the next morning I walked up to her. I was like, oh, I got this text, and I showed it to her, and she read it. She was like, this is so awesome. I was like, what are you talking about? So I read it again and saw that it was for the Next Level Junior Classic and what it was, and I was like, it's like the Pro Bowl. Like, this is, you know, this is big time. So as soon as we could, I got registered for it and started talking to Coach D. Wise personally and getting to know him, but that's how I found out. I got a text through my phone.
We looked at the text message and I was like, well, this sounds kind of awesome, but let's find out if we can talk to some people and find out if it's legit. So we contacted another recruiting service that we were using and we were like, what is this about? We asked his coach to check it out because at first we thought it was like a pro game and we were concerned of his eligibility for his senior year. So we contacted the UIL for Texas and like we kind of did some research on our own just to make sure it was legit. So I thought it was a wonderful opportunity, and everywhere that we asked about it, we got kind of the green light, like, no, you're good. Okay, you're good with this. It's not going to affect his amateur status, so he can participate. And so it was kind of really the only one of very few camps that he was being invited to or offered that was to this caliber as far as being able to play in a game and things like that. We actually had a phone call first with Coach Wise back in July. We were actually in Colorado at a hotel. We were staying there for another camp, and he happened to catch us there, and that's when I was really asking him a lot of questions, like, what is this about more and all this, and he's like, yeah, Matthew was one of 20 linemen in the nation that was selected for this, and I was like, what?
And that was a good feeling too, because like, you know, before this I hadn't had any offers. I hadn't had, like, I was going to camps because, you know, that's what I do. I work out and I go to camps because that's what I want to do. I want to play football at the next level. So it was really interesting because I never had a coach show interest like that. So I'd never met this guy, but he was texting me, figuring out what time I could call, and I was in a different time zone completely because I was in Colorado. And so, like, just the fact that he was making time to speak to me, it was like, okay, you know, this is legit. Like, he's, you know, I'm not just some, like, guy he found on the email list. You know, he did his homework, and, you know, he knows who I am. So that was a nice feeling because it wasn't just, you really feel like you get picked. It's not just like a chance or luck. Like, you feel like you get picked for this.
Because he mentioned your film too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, he had already known how I play, where I went to school, like, and I'd never had a coach talk to me like that wasn't already at my school. So It was a nice feeling.
I think it was that phone call in Colorado when we were able to finally talk to him one-on-one. And like Matthew said, it really made him feel like like someone had done his homework on Matthew, and it wasn't just he was just another number. We've been to the mega camps, we've been to the 2-day camps, the single camps, the camps that have all the D1 coaches, and you still feel like you're a checkbox. It's like, we've gotten so many hundreds, and thanks for coming today, and there's just nothing following that. And so to feel pursued was a good thing for him.
And I mean, like, I'd especially felt that too, because, you know, like she said, going to the mega camps and stuff like that, you know, at the end of the camp, you stand in line with all the other people in your position group, and you hear them talking to the coaches, and it's like, it's almost like the same conversation over and over and over again. You're just waiting for your turn to get the script, and then, you know, you get the Twitter and you leave, and sometimes you never even hear from that coach ever again. So it's like, what am I doing? But I mean, even now, like, I've been here for 2 days. We haven't even played the game yet. I feel like I've made relationships that are going to last for years after this, because, you know, it really does build a brotherhood.
You just said you didn't like the first day.
Yeah, it was funny. So the first day, I wasn't a huge fan, but I think it was because everyone was feeling each other out, right? And, you know, it's something like this, everybody's coming where they're the best of the best. Wherever you come from, you were the best there. That's why you got picked. Everybody got picked because they're the best that they could find.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second half of play here, live from Milton High School. Going to bring in Butch Prosser and Dorian Johnson. Dorian Butch saw an interesting first half, only to get really turnovers. We'll throw out the stats here at halftime. Right now, they're still sitting in the negative zones overall-wise. Team Swag is, or Team Drip is sitting with a total of 39 yards total. Tell of the tapes, talk to me a little bit about what you think is going to have to happen here in the second half for both teams to get some things going offensively. Go ahead, Butch, you first.
Well, Team Swag's either got to go to their power formation and try to outmaneuver and put more people over there than the defense has, which they've done a couple of times, or get the ball out real quick to the perimeter. Defensively, keep doing what you're doing. You've played really good defense. You've been in the hole a couple of times and kept Team Drip out of the end zone. So, you know, pick up some first downs, change field position, and play good defense.
What about you there, Dorian? Team Drip, what are they going to need to do to get, first of all, get some points on the scoreboard?
Well, I think offensively, you've really kind of struggled to establish drive. So I think what you're going to try to look for is chunk plays. Just try to get as many chunk plays as you can, get the ball downfield as quickly as you possibly can, just so you can eliminate the length of your drive, because the longer the drives have been, it seems like the more they've struggled. Defensively, once again, your offense has been struggling. You're going to need to force a turnover and try to get a defensive touchdown to help spot your offense and get some points on the board.
All right, well, away we go.
Oh.
Listen to both of y'all. I know, y'all relax.
Thank you. Thank you that we jumped off sides, because we just gave up 6, and that was our man right there.
Yeah, that was number 9 once again, Jersey Brocker right there once again.
And that would have been a pick 6. He had that play read. He's really a good player in the defensive backfield.
Yeah, he's definitely stood out for he's been the biggest standout of all the players on both sides for both teams on both sides of the ball. So if Team Drip's able to squeeze out with the win, he definitely has my vote for the MVP so far.
Yeah, that was boy, that would have been a walk into the end zone.
Yeah, he would have moonwalked into the end zone if they were able to not throw a penalty flag there.
And for those people that don't know what moonwalking is, it's okay. We're just old.
Scramble there. Looks like they're going to gain a couple yards there on the run. I want to say it's number 7, this quarterback now in for Team Swag, so that should be Taylor Crane out of Deltona High School in Florida. So it's now going to make it, we'll say, yeah, it should be around second down. They're saying second down and 15 here on the scoreboard, so no yards of gain there.
Once again, Team Drip is just loading up and coming. You don't know where. Oh, there's a tip ball.
And there's the interception and pick 6. This time that's actually number 14 Amir Ellis out of Locust Grove High School, and that's going to be the first points of the game.
And there's your prediction, defense score, because your offense is having troubles.
And one thing I give offense, whatever, they keep plugging away. And they keep trying to throw the ball, and the tips are, and you get two. What would you have guessed that both teams would get tips that would allow them to score?
Yeah.
That shows a lot of defense, a lot of working on those little things throughout the past 4 days here at Milton High School.
Well, and, you see a little adjustment by Team Swag. They trying to get the ball out quick to the perimeter. The execution wasn't there on either one. And he bounces it off the upright for the extra point.
I think that counts as 2, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Based on the new rules.
Yeah, it ought to.
Yeah.
If you can hit that post, you're good.
And,
especially if you can get it to carry them in so that it goes in.
Yeah. And knowing that, the pressure that he had, because he is truly playing on Team Drip, because he's in Team Drip uniform, and he's already gotten the extra point for Team Swag. So he definitely would have to make sure that he took care of that on both ends for it. So good job from the kicker's perspective. 11 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. Live from Milton High School, I'm Bo McMichael with Dorian Johnson and Butch Prosser, bringing you the Next Level Junior Classic. This has been a 4-day event, normal schedule. If we get an opportunity to throw that up there for this normal schedule of what they experience, it starts off roughly at 6 o'clock in the morning with wake-up calls. And they go out throughout the day, and you can see this on the little breakdown here. They have breakfast, have a speaker at breakfast, and a team meeting. They get on the practice field 9:45 to 11:45, back for lunch, another speaker session, team meeting to review film, and boom, away we go with practice again, and then deal with some character development at the end, and lights out at 11 o'clock. It's a very, we've seen this happen over the past 3 years. They keep growing this and figuring out, okay, what works and what doesn't, and really try to listen to the players, but also the parents and the coaches and this overall experience. So glad that y'all can be able to tune in with us here this afternoon on wonderful Monday afternoon, December 18th, 2023. Looking forward to remaining 2 quarters and then heading over as we go. Back to you, gentlemen.
All right, so new quarterback in here for Team Swag. This is number 11, Lamar Pounds, back in at quarterback. He's going to hand the ball off. And no yards gained there on the handoff to the tailback. I want to say it's number 22. That's Nicholas Garcia. Actually, it's more of like he gained a yard there, so it's going to be second down and we'll say 9.
Yeah, the defensive front 6 for Team Drip is just pretty dominant.
Yeah.
You really put the offense at a disadvantage when you're able to blitz all these guys after 4 days of practice. So
Pounds hands off once again to Garcia, and they're going to lose around 4 there, but there is a penalty flag. Let's check the penalty and see what the referees say. Holding call or something different?
I would bet hold, judging by the way the referee's going.
They're actually going to call face mask on Team Drip. Push the ball up 15 yards.
It's a break for Team Swag here.
Absolutely. And it's going to be another awesome Alpharetta first down here for Team Swag. So they can move all the way up to around the ball, all the way up to around, I would say around the 40. Pounds is in the gun. Pistol this time. Garcia behind him. And they're going to fake the handoff to Garcia. Pounds has some space on the left side and gains a yard there. Nice tackle there by number 7, Kenneth Skelton. Texas kid out of Williams Howard Taft High School. Second down and 9 now officially.
That was a good idea by Team Swag. They're getting a lot of pressure up the middle, fake the inside run. Quarterback keeps around the edge. It was just a really good play by the safety or corner or outside linebacker, whatever they're calling this player.
He's listed as a receiver on the roster, but I've noticed there were a few kids that were playing both sides of the ball. So 2nd down and 9. Once again, that's Pounds in the pistol. A new back behind him. That's number 21, who's once again, update on him. This is actually Khalil Towns. And he's going to lose some yards there. Around 4 on the run. That's going to make it push him back around 4 yards, and that's going to be 3rd and 13 now for Team Swag. Hold on 1 second. We'll get the stream back up for you. Oh, that's not a good sign. Even the scoreboard at the stadium's out as well. You're not going to be able to see it here, but the scoreboard stadium's out, so.
Yeah, we're going to have to take a pause here and give everybody a quick little update. My guess is power is out, so give us 1 second. We'll be right back. Yeah, good old-fashioned technology in its finest. When the power goes out, everything has to kind of reboot itself. So we're getting everything rebooted back up on site. The good things about working off-site have always been those positives right now. But we get a chance here. I'm going to go ahead and throw this up here while we have a little bit of time to talk. You had a chance, Butch. I know you were, and I was trying to talk your ear off at halftime, but you had a chance to listen to the parents and the players. What was your thoughts about these 2 interviews that you saw?
Well, the parents and players are very positive about their what's going on and about their situations and how positive they feel about the program. That they're getting invited, and it makes you feel special. And the parents are involved also. It's not just give me your kid and we'll see you in 4 days. They have stuff for the parents.
The whole thing's right.
Yeah, so
exactly.
it's a good thing, and you get these kids to play against people from all over the country, and it's all an invitation, and you get to meet kids from other places, and so it's a good situation.
Well, it looks like we finally got power up and running on this part, so we'll get things squared on our end. There's no fun when it's a 4-angle view to give that to the world. I'm a mean person, but I'm not that necessarily crazy and mean on that part. But once we get this thing situated, we'll get everything back up and running. And away we go. Gentlemen, take it away. Nobody scored a touchdown. But
yeah, I'm guessing the power went out at the stadium.
It did. We lost everything across the board. So then we're hooked into power on the visitor sideline, so everything had to restart. So it was good. Once again, being off site sometimes helps. We're able to kind of relax and get going on our end. We won't have a clock up there, but we will do our down and distance. So Dorian, you've had a chance to be to all. You've been to all 3 of these, correct?
Yes.
We had one up in South Carolina a long time ago, and then last 2 times they were here in Alpharetta. What's been your experience?
It's been overall positive so far. I've definitely enjoyed just sitting around and watching these kids from, we as a company, we normally film football right around the state of Georgia. We very rarely venture out of the state, so it's nice to see kids just from other states show up and play football. And we've seen kids from like you saw on the map of the United States. You saw a little bit earlier. You get kids from all over the country. I've seen kids from California this year. This is the first kid I've seen from Canada, and you're starting to see, especially in college football, a little bit nowadays. You're starting to see a few kids from Canada trip down into the States and play their college football down here. So, yeah.
3rd down and 13. Away we go.
Handoff up the middle. That's Garcia, and he's going to gain around, I want to say 4 there, around 4 yards there. That should make it, 3rd down and 9. 4th down and 9.
Evidently, that was the first down. I think
we missed a couple plays probably to begin with.
Yeah,
so it's first and 10.
Yeah, I don't think they even stopped the play at the stadium. So
no, they didn't.
They're going to do a quick cut, back to the line of scrimmage, pretty much on a similar play, and Garcia's going to move forward. I want to say he gained a couple of yards there.
And this is what I would have done if I had been Team Swag earlier. They've had success in that power formation. They have more players than the defense on that side because the defense is not adjusting very well, and you pick up positive yards, and so now you go back to try to spread them out. I'm not really understanding that, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, they just.
You're going to play ground and pound here?
Yeah, but I'm going to ground and pound with all my guys in there. I'm not going to spread them out. If you watch the defense, they're just running free. They come through the line of scrimmage, and not easy running an offense when you got linebackers standing in the almost taking the handoff.
And good news, ladies and gentlemen, we do have power back here at the stadium. The scoreboard has popped right back up. We'll give you an update on time as soon as that scoreboard's back up and ready to go. So I want to say this is 3rd down now, 3rd and 8. Back in the guns, the quarterback drops back. Now he's going to scramble, and he's going to fall forward to around the 39, 40-yard line. Nice tackle there by number 18 from Team Drip. That is Brady Ellis, linebacker out of New York State. 4th down now for Team Swag. And looks like they're going to go for it here. Nope, actually, never mind. That's the punter back in, Kevin Shepard. Getting plenty of work in for today's game. Snap, and the punt is off. Short one here once again. That's going to be caught at the 20-yard line. And Team Drip's going to have the ball right there, 1st and 10.
I think I would have gone for it.
That was around a 15, 20-yard turnover?
Yeah, especially knowing that you're only going to punt it 20 yards.
Yeah.
And, at the most 30. Your defense had played lights out. Your lone score was off of an offensive turnover, so I would have gone for it and played good defense if I didn't pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle all game, and more than likely your defense is not going to give up many yards. So, anyways, 1st down and 10 for Team Drip on the 20-yard line. This is Alexander Johnson back in at quarterback, and they're going to – whistles being blown. Any flag on the field?
Yeah, illegal procedure on the offense.
It's pushing back about 5 yards to the 15-yard line. First and 15. Once again, that's Johnson back in as quarterback, the captain. Hands the ball off, and
I think that was a direct snap. I think the center snapped it to the wrong guy.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if that was a trick play or not, but it looked like the
yeah, it's like a 2.5-yard gain there for Team Drip. Back in the gun, Johnson drops back, throws, slant, and that's intercepted. This time it's number 4 from Team Swag. That's Michael Clayton out of Northside High School in Warner Robins, Georgia. And Team Swag is going to get the ball in prime real estate here. And they have another chance to put more points on the board here.
Yeah, big turnover there now. Can they capitalize? Can they Are they willing to get in their power formation and pound it, or are they going to spread it out and try to throw it in?
Yeah, you're in once again you're in a good field position. It's around 2:47 left here in the third quarter here. So why not? So this is Nicholas Drennan out of Woodlands Carterville High School in Cartersville, Georgia, now in as quarterback for.
Yeah, they've gone unbalanced in power, and they've got more people over there.
Yeah, they brought it right back, and they're just going to hand the ball off the middle, but Team Drip was ready for that one. Looks like they're going to maybe lose a yard there on the carry. That was number 21 on the carry once again, Khalil Towns. Clock's ticking down here. Drennan once again, quarterback power set once again. Drops back to pass, he's gonna throw it deep on the left side of the field, and that's gonna fall incomplete. I wonder if the wind caught that pass.
Yeah, that ball hung up in the air a long time.
And absolutely just died right around the 5-yard line. So it's 3rd down and 10 now for Team Swag.
We'll see what kind of pressure they dial up this time.
Team Swag still in the heavy set. This time they're on the left side. And hand the ball off to Towns. Has some space. And scores all the way up to around the 11-yard line, pushed out of bounds. I hear some whistles there. That might be some flags. But anyways, here officially, if the play stands, they're going to be officially in the Chili's red zone. Yeah, looks like that might be coming back here. They're probably going to call a holding flag on Team Swag there. Quite unfortunate there.
Yeah, Team Drip wasn't lined up. They were not ready for the movement of the offense to go heavy to the other side, and they were late getting adjusted.
And the flag is officially on Team Swag. It looks like it's only going to push him back 5 yards. But they're going to replay the 3rd down there, and they'll make it 3rd down and 15. Power set once again. Drennan's your quarterback. Towns is your running back. And off to Towns. He goes to the left side of the field. Same exact play. Why not? Just makes a spin move and falls forward to the 20-yard line. Get a good play, get a penalty, run the same play. Why not?
Yeah, it's a really good formation, and they're outnumbering Team Drip on the corner. Team Drip's not adjusting very well, and they're still blitzing off the backside instead of adjusting and moving people to where all the.
So it's going to make it 4th down now. Still in the power set. They're going to readjust once again. Hand the ball to Towns, and this time he's dropped back in the backfield. Loss of 5 there, and a fortunate turnover on downs. Led there by Team Drip. That's number 92. Lucas Folau out of Marshfield High School from Oregon.
A really good play there. Pressure in the backfield. But some movement by Team Swag that time. That's their best offensive possession, even though they didn't get in. They were able to maybe find something that they could come back to.
First down 10 back for Team Drip. That is Johnson back in at quarterback. Drops back, throws a short screen pass. Nice move there. That's number 3 on the carry, run after the catch, and he's going to full 4 all the way down to the 37-yard line. And that's exactly what we've been missing here from either team. Short, quick screens here. And that leads to a long first down here. Catch there by number 3, Joshua Bellamy out of Lakeland Christian in Florida.
Really good play there. Set up really nice. You've been getting a lot of pressure up the middle, and throw a little slip screen out there. Makes one guy miss, and then lots of room in front. And really good job. Really good speed by Bellamy there. He showed a little step and made a really good cut and make a guy miss.
And so I'm guessing that's the end of the third quarter here. Oh, never mind.
I think that was a timeout.
Timeout, yep.
Yeah, timeout by Team Drip. Still got about 45 seconds remaining, give or take. We only ended up, during that power outage, only missed 2 plays. So
that's good.
Yeah, it really was, man. For everything to get up, it's a little NASCAR. How many things can we get plugged in? Nobody's going to answer their phones because they didn't want me to call them. So they just everybody put it down and left it at that. So it's always entertaining. Good balanced third quarter. Felt like some good adjustments were made at halftime for both teams, because I feel like both teams have kind of pushed themselves back offensively a little bit more than what we saw in the first part of the game. Your thoughts, gentlemen?
Yeah, well, I agree. Both teams have come out. Team Swag come out and tried to get the ball more on the perimeter, and then they went to their heavy set. Another nice move.
They're just
Bellamy.
tired at this point, man. A little conditioning right there, because they're trying to catch this little guy running all over the place.
Yeah, he's got quick speed.
He does.
Good quickness and good cutting ability.
Bouncing to the outside.
Yeah.
5'8", 160 pounds. Yeah, I couldn't. That's too fast for me right there.
Low snap for Johnson, and he's going to be sacked all the way back to the 35-yard line.
Going to be third down. And give or take about 12.
It's a really windy game out there.
And
there goes a tent.
Yeah, we've all been there. Gust of the winds right there. We all been there. We could have called that thing going down to the 50, the 20, the fourth quarter right now. Yeah, no. Heart just starts palpitating right there. End of the quarter. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody had that look like, oh, there goes the tent. All right. We'll hear from our sponsors and we'll be right back. Once again, I'm Bowman Michael with Dorian Johnson, Butch Prosser, live here on the Next Level Junior Classic. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and away we go. Back to the fourth quarter of action. 12 minutes on the clock, a tie ball game. Gentlemen, take it away.
This was Alexander back in the gun, hands the ball to Bellamy Jr. Runs to the left, and he's going to get run out of bounds right around the 20.
What was that, man? That sounded like a puppy dog.
It was a good tackle over on the sideline. He made made people miss and then outran a couple of guys, but then he kind of took a shot there at the end.
Hell no, I'm just filming.
So this is
I'm at Milton High School.
third.
This shit is massive. I was trying to show you the school when I called you.
Yeah, it's third down. I think it's third down. Alexander's in the gun, hands the ball to Bellamy Jr., and he is stopped right at the 22-yard line. Big hit there, but it looks like that's number 6 from Team Swag, Eli Smith.
Number 24 also has made a couple of plays in the last couple of plays. Marcellus Nawalozi from Illinois. So I would imagine that they're going wide again with Bellamy Jr. Oh, no, they're going to throw the ball.
Johnson's going to roll, and it's going to be caught. And this will be first down at the 15-yard line. Catch there by number 8, Roddy Moreno, out of Lyndhurst High School in New Jersey. And they're officially now in the
You know, Ebony and my aunties would be beefing, so.
Chili's at North Point, red
Ebony
zone.
ain't control this shit trash. You already know what it is.
And it's a handoff, fake the handoff by Johnson, and he's going to be trapped right around the 20-yard line. Tackle there. We're going to get a number here.
14 there is Bray Williamson from Montgomery County in Georgia.
Number 9 and 14.
Number 90 we don't have on our roster if it was a number 90.
Yeah, there's down number 90 on our roster for Team Swag. Some of these numbers have changed.
Yeah, let me
keep that
call
in
you back
mind.
because I can hear everything I'm saying.
So,
All right.
Johnson drops back, throws, and
nice
that's going to be
throw.
caught at the 9-yard line.
Incomplete.
Actually, we're going to say that's incomplete. That was number 7 from Team Drip, the captain. Kenyon Skelton, their intended receiver, 6'4", 280, out of William H. Taft High School in Texas.
Really nice throw that time. Good route, just didn't complete the play. Third down and 5.
Johnson drops back to pass, throws another screen. Is knocked down this time by Swag's defense. We'll get you a number very shortly here, but excellent job there by the defense to get your hands up and knock the pass down.
Joey just told.
Yeah, that was a really good play because that play was set up perfectly again, and the defense makes a good play to knock that ball down. That may have been another touchdown.
Yeah. So it looks like they're going to call a timeout. That's Team Swag, Team Drip.
And just for that, we're going to go and have a little moment to kind of recap what day 1 and day 2 looked like. Sit back and enjoy. Back to action we go. Bringing in Butch and Dorian on the call. Gentlemen, I'm going to throw up third quarter stats right after this first play coming out of the timeouts.
Fourth down here for Team Drip.
Johnson drops back.
Oh,
Has the receiver open, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds right on the 3-yard line. Excellent pitch and catch there. This time that is for number
3.
That is Joshua Bellamy Jr. once again on the reception.
Yeah, ran a little wheel right there out of the backfield. Overloaded the zone, and he's open in the corner.
Almost a touchdown. So now it's first and goal. Ball is on the 2-yard line. Johnson takes snap, and there's a penalty.
There's going to be too many men. Illegal participation against Team Swag. They had 12 men on the field.
Looks like a timeout.
Actually, check that. That's a timeout there for Team Drip, I think.
Oh, if Team Swag got a break.
Yeah, they
Even
did.
though the penalty would only been a yard. They had 12 men on the field. As a matter of fact, the safety ran off the back of the end zone.
And if you look up here, here's our stats for the game. This has just been a really big defensive battle here between both teams. Neither teams have crouched the century past it. bypassed the century mark for total yards for the whole game. So.
Well, and the turnovers were key. Matter of fact, Team Drip got a pick 6, and Team Swag's points came off of an interception where they started first and goal from the 7-yard line. Mm-hmm. So it's been a big defensive battle, and you kind of think that the defenses are going to be ahead of the offenses in games like or in exhibitions like this, and it's kind of proven out, and the offenses are having a hard time generating anything.
Yeah, and there's 9 minutes left here in the game. First and goal for Team Drip. They're on the 2-yard line. Let's see if they can punch it in here. Now they open up in a spread set. I don't see, it looks like they don't have a power game, a power heavy set like Team Swag. So let's see if they can punch the ball in here with the 3 receivers, 1 tight end, and 1 tailback here in the gun. Once again, first and goal for Team Drip. Johnson and Bellamy Jr. in the backfield. Motion, and Johnson's gonna try to run this in here, and I think he's gonna be short. And there's a penalty flag. I think they're gonna call this one on number 24 from Team Swag, but we'll check it relatively soon here. Playing on Team Swag, it's not the end of the world. They probably gain a yard.
Yeah.
It'll restart, pretty much restart first down again, so it's not the end of the world if they do call that. Oh, they're actually going to call it on Team Drip and Team Swag, so the penalties do offset. We're going to replay the down, still first down. Ball is on the 1 yard. Oh, yep, still on the 1.
I think they call those dead ball fouls, so this is actually second down.
Yep. Should be now second down and goal. Ball's on the 1 yard line. Johnson takes a snap, hands off to Bellamy Jr., and he is almost wrapped up at the back.
Oh, a big play, big defensive play.
Yeah, huge defensive play there. They're going to drag him down all the way back to the 20-yard line. We'll see what they mark as for progress. But that's around, looks like it might be that. Yeah, they're going to push him back all the way to the 17-yard line. So that is a negative 15-yard run. Huge play there by this Swag defense there.
Yeah, number 90, whoever he is, made a big play. Was the initial hit and really knocked him backwards and really stuffed that play.
So it should be third and goal now.
I'm looking for either the wheel route or the screen pass.
Yeah, we'll see what they call here. Bellamy's moved now to the left side of Johnson. They're just going to hand the ball to Bellamy Jr. in the middle. Jukes by and gets up to around the 12-yard line. Gaining around 5 or 6 there. That's
so
good.
Now we're fourth down and goal from the 12. Big play in this game right here. Both teams, especially with we're probably somewhere around 7 minutes in the game.
Mm-hmm.
So a really big.
Johnson drops back, looks. Now he's going to scramble to his left. Might have some space on the left side of the field.
Touchdown.
And touchdown. Team Swag. 11-yard run there by Alexander Johnson out of Pine Ridge High School in Florida.
Oh, and they called hold.
Oh, wow. And the coach is going to throw a challenge there. Throws out the orange flag. And looks like he's going to call a challenge to the, what, the holding penalty there?
Yeah, I don't think you can challenge that.
Yeah, I don't think we can officially do that. So he has no choice but to pick the flag up. And now it's back to.
I don't know what. Unless they called the hold down at the goal line on the wide receiver, which would back it up 10 yards, which puts it back to the original line of scrimmage or somewhere around the original line of scrimmage. So.
Yeah, they push it all the way back to the 17-yard line. Johnson now is going to be sacked, this time back all the way at the 28-yard line. That is number 24 from Team Swag, Marcellus Nawalzi, and he's really started to show up here in this crucial fourth quarter here.
Yeah, really good pressure, really good stop by Team Swag, and so 7:07 left in the game. A big stop, you get the ball back. Now, can you sustain a drive and move down the field?
Yeah, you at least want to get some time off the clock and get it inside of on Team Drip's side of the field. That's the least you want to do. But touchdown, any extra points, that's always.
Yeah, Team Drips showed a little offense there, which was kind of the first sign of offense we've seen all day.
Looks like that is 7 back in his quarterback. That's Taylor Crane with Garcia's back. He rolls, has the receiver open. That's caught at the 40. And he's going to push forward to the 44-yard line. Nice pitch and catch there. Catch there by number 3, DJ Avery. And that's going to be a first down for Team Swag.
The defensive back turned his head and watched the quarterback and lost sight of the receiver. Quit dropping into his zone and thought the quarterback was going to run. He was going to come make a play, and instead he gives up a big play. So nice play for Team Swag.
Crane back in the pistol. Then fumbles a snap, and Team Drip saying they have the ball, and they have the ball. Costly penalty there for costly turnover there. And I think they're going to say number 92 from Team Drip, Lucas Falau, with the fumble recovery. And they're going to have the ball on Team Swag's 40, right around their 40-yard line. And around 6 minutes left here in the game.
Well, you've just put your defense back on the field after they had a really good goal line stand. You may see a little more offense right here because the defense is sitting back on their heels and a little tired.
Thompson's back in at quarterback now. Hands the ball off up the middle. Nice juke. And he's going to gain around 5-6 yards on that carry. That is number 8, Roddy Moreno, on the carry. They're officially going to give him a 40-yard carry there. 2nd down and 6. Thompson's in the gun, hands off to Marino once again. And he's maybe going to gain a yard or two there. Stopped there by number 94 from Team Swag. Don't have a name from him, unfortunately.
3rd down and 5. Another big down. Of course, certainly this is 4-down territory.
Oh, yeah.
Or I would guess this is 4-down territory.
Yeah, because you have around 5 minutes left here in the game. And another timeout's going to be called.
Don't know who called it, but somebody called the time.
Yeah, my guess would be, yep, they're going to call it on Team Drip. I believe they have one more left here in the half.
Yep.
5:02 left in the game. Actually, they don't have any timeouts left here. 5:02 left here in the.
It actually was on Team Swag. Team Drip will get one more put up. Right now it's 2 total timeouts remaining for Team Swag. Team Drip has 1. Here in roughly about 5 minutes to go in the tied ball game here live from Milton High School. I'm Bo McMichael with Butch Prosser and Dorian Johnson, bringing you the Next Level Junior Classic. Been a good, solid second half. First half, it felt like we were trying to get a car started. and once the car got started at halftime, it was a fun third quarter. And it's been a fun fourth quarter so far. A little back and forth. Once again, the key word is turnovers. And that has really kind of shown that here today. Ball security, center and quarterback exchange. But been a great 4 days here at Milton High School for the Next Level Junior Classic. Gentlemen, take us home.
All right, so Thompson's in the gun. Drops back to pass. Has a receiver in the slots, and that's going to be intercepted. All the way up. They're going to move the ball up to 40. Still up. And he's going to be pushed out around the 46-yard line. And another Collins costly penalty there. And it's going to be first down and 10 for Team Swag here. They're going to have the ball back on their own, I want to say 46-yard line. That was number 3 on the interception, DJ Avery. Had the big catch early in the previous drive and comes up with the big interception here to stop Team Drip's drive.
Say that 7 times, man. Give it a shot.
And once again, you know, you're trying to install a great passing game, and you know, something wasn't right because the receiver was wrong, made a wrong cut, or the quarterback read it wrong or something, but safety makes a good break on the ball and makes a good return, so it helps Team Swag, gives them a little momentum and a little field position. And we're seeing we're having trouble getting people on the field.
Pounds is back in that quarterback.
He moved.
We got motion, illegal procedure.
That left tackle. Everything was, he was in his stance too long. Everybody started panicking. From a lineman's perspective, that's just like, hey man, I'm just a little eager right now. Somebody starts barking at me, I'm gonna jump, there's no doubt.
Pushing back 5 back to the 41-yard line. Second down and 15. Pounds is now back in at quarterback for Team Swag. Making an adjustment here on the line of scrimmage. Towns pulls the zone read. He has a little bit of space. Nice juke move there, and he fumbles the ball.
Oh, goodness gracious.
And it's going to be given right back to Team Drip.
I forgot where he was playing there for a second.
And that ball was recovered by our man who's been all over the field, Jersey Brocker.
Yep. That's a great name, by the way. Let's just let's just understand that if that's not a football name, I don't know what is on that part. That is a great name. Not that anybody else has great names. You know, Terry's got a great name. I like that. But Jersey Brocker, that's a good name.
He was born to play football.
Yeah, I thought you were going to tell me where he was born. I was like, you did your research, man. Hats off to you, buddy.
Well, he's from Wisconsin, so he's probably thinking this is the.
But even spell it with a Z, buddy. Yeah, I mean, it went Jersey with the Z. Mom and Dad, hats off. Great name on that part. 6 foot, 180, been all over the place.
Yeah. He's in there running for the MVP for Team Drip. So if he continues to playing at this high level, he'll definitely win the game ball from us.
Yeah, then we have a dead ball personal foul, which hurts, but I think they're wanting this game to go into overtime.
And then I get this text when this goes overtime. Hey, do we get paid extra because it's an overtime? Signed unknown person. I'm like, Butch, I know it's from you, buddy.
I didn't send that text.
Buddy, I know.
The Sharks in it.
Man, the high school responses that you give me sometimes, like, hey, it's raining. I have to hear. I'm sitting next to the band. Is there type of any extra additional pay that I can have? So,
yeah, well, when you had to sit by the band and they play the whole game, it's not a fun thing.
No, it's not.
The good thing, though, I had your headphones that night, so it was good.
I just saw the back of your head most of the time, so that's good.
So it's now 1st and 10. Thompson and the Drip offense going to have the ball on the back on their own 4-yard line. Goes a short pass out to the flats. trucked there by, I think it's Moreno on the reception, and he's going to get a first down there off that, I would say, around 13-yard catch.
Yeah, on the first down. Awesome Alpharetta first down, number 8 with the catch.
Nice play, get it to the outside.
Thompson back in the gun. And they're going to hand off to Bellamy Jr. this time.
Right
and
up the middle.
He's going to push forward.
He was sneaking forward, man. He was sneaking. He was finding holes. He was looking, being that 5'6", you know, he's going to find a hole no matter what, under some gentleman's leg, maybe an armpit. He's getting through there, hands down. You can tell him sneaking on that part. I'm glad they didn't try to put him out to the outside.
So they're going to do a quick screen, and that was knocked down by number 24, who's really had a huge impact here in this fourth quarter from Team Swag. Marcellus Wowzo.
Buddy, that's why you're doing your job, and I'm over here. I'd have left it with that number, man. I appreciate you trying.
I just wish we had the phonetics.
See, I don't know
the phonetics of the names here.
See, I even can't even say phonetics. I would be in trouble on that. My name's Bo for a reason, okay?
Really good play by the defensive end. How about that? And now we're third down, or second down, I'm sorry.
No, it's third and 7. You get it.
Oh, another
once
pick.
again,
great
intercepted. Once
at
again.
the highest point right there.
And this may go.
It's going to get great open field tackle, too.
Great.
Looks like that was number 3 once again. Back-to-back interceptions here. That's DJ Avery. Huge return. And now they're going to have the ball right at the 25-yard line with around 3 minutes left in the game.
Plenty of time.
Really good play by the safety on that, but makes a great break on the ball, gets it at its highest point, and then a good return. Now, can they generate any offense?
Hold on to the ball.
Yeah, that would be good.
No, get some duct tape out there. We're not dropping this ball right now.
They've gone into their power set.
Yeah, that's Bryant back in his quarterback.
Oh, good run that time.
And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we have entered the Chili's red zone. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back.
Sounds really good right about now.
I know, man. I appreciate you.
First down for Team Swag.
He's going to run that power set back once again. Why not? It's been working this whole game. And they're going to gain a few yards there. Once again, that is number 21, Khalil Towns, on the carry.
So now it's second down, and you hear the instructions from the coach over here.
Garcia is back in at running back this time. Directly behind the quarterback, Mason Bryant. And they're going to hand to Garcia this time. Jukes squirts forward to around the 5-yard line. First down. It's going to be first and goal now for Team Swag.
And a really good job that time by Team Swag. They've been going to the power side, to the strong side. They came back and ran weak side that time and kind of caught the Team Drip unsuspecting.
And off stretch to Garcia once again. This time he's tackled in the backfield. Almost tackled by number 92, Lucas Flau. Misses the tackle, but the rest of the team cleans up. Cleans up for him there. Loss of around, I would say around 3 there. They're going to spot it, move it up to the 10. Second and goal.
You see the coach signaling in the signals, the defensive signals for Team Drip.
going to stick to the power set, stick to what's been working. Handoff once again. And that's going to be a touchdown.
And we're going to probably have a hold.
Yeah, I want to say that was number 21 on the carry once again, Khalil Towns, but we think that one's coming back, and it definitely is. We're going to call holding on the offense. Push the ball back to the 20. Quite unfortunate there.
Yeah, really good play. They seal the edge. When Team Drip's having a hard time adjusting when Team Swag moves strength from one side to the other. And so they don't adjust, and you get outnumbered, and gave up a big play, and you got bailed out by a penalty. So.
Yeah. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good.
Yeah, you're right.
So that's going to push him all the way back to the 20-yard line. So second down on the long goal. Fake the handoff. Bootleg to the right, throws deep in the corner and out of bounds, and it falls incomplete.
Really good coverage there by Team Drip. They had that play sniffed out. Good pressure, didn't let the quarterback get outside. Kept him up in the pocket, made him have to make a play.
So that's now going to make it third down and goal. They're going to kick the field goal here. It's Kevin Shepard.
Wow.
Coming in for the
37-yard field goal.
37-yard field goal.
I would think, just watching him kick extra points, that this may be out of his range.
Yeah, and then the wind hasn't helped at all either. So. Snap, hold. Kick is up, and it's no good, but they're not going to return it because, once again, all special teams are not live. And now it's going to be first down.
I knew he wasn't going to
And
make that.
10.
Big defensive series by the Team Drip. And
yeah, it looks like it was another costly penalty, though, off that touchdown run.
Yeah, both teams have had big penalties in the Chili's red zone that have had touchdowns called back. So.
Now Alexander Johnson and this Team Drip offense is back on the field. We'll get a time check relatively soon. Unfortunately,
yeah, this is late in the game here. Your screen pass. Oh, they're going. Oh, big defensive play there.
A sack there by Team Swag.
And it's number 90, who we don't have, who's really made some plays.
Yeah. So we'll get a time check relatively soon.
For the
We'll get a time check here relatively soon here. Once again, it's tied 7-7 here.
And once again, if this game does go into overtime, there'll be college-based rules, 47 seconds remaining, 48 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter of play. The sun is going down a little bit. The wind's picking up. It's good times.
That means it's also going to start to get a little bit
It's supposed
cooler,
to be cold
too.
tomorrow. We're supposed to be the high 42, the low 24. So it's going to be a little chilly day tomorrow. Good day to go for a run.
Good day to go to Chili's.
You might as well just jump in your ice bath and you'll be okay.
Well, there are rules for that. You know, I did that and didn't check the temperature, and I got into 18 degrees of water. Yeah,
it's your fault.
It was. It was definitely my fault. I did a lot of breathing very quickly. All right, back to the action we go.
All right, so it looks like we have an empty set here for Team Drip. Johnson drops back. Now he's just going to scramble. Has plenty of space on the left side of the field. Runs right out of bounds, right around the, I would say, 22-yard line.
So he gets back the yardage that he was sacked. Makes it 3rd and 9.
And 3rd down here.
I would come back with the screen pass here. He had good success with it.
Bellamy Jr. up the middle. We'll check and see. Johnson takes a snap, hands the ball to Bellamy Jr. just right at the middle. He has some space. He's at the 40.
1st down.
Dropped down at the 46-yard line. A big 1st down run there. And they're going to run up to the line of scrimmage as quick as they possibly can.
They still have 2 timeouts remaining. No, they don't. Drip's out. My bad. Sorry.
Johnson hands the ball to Bellamy Jr. once again. And this time he's unable to escape the defenders in the backfield. Tackled at the 45-yard line. And
another timeout.
Let's see what they call it on.
Timeout.
5 seconds left here, or is that 0.5 seconds left here in the game?
No, it'd be 5 seconds, kid. Not 0.5.
Sorry, I read the numbers a little
I know,
bit
but
wrong.
you got excited 0.5. I'm like, hey, 0.5. I don't even think we can breathe on that one.
Well, I don't think that we will have the same conclusion that happened yesterday in the Cleveland Bears game. I don't think that we have a Justin Fields that can throw it 55 yards into the end zone. But we may have a tip pass. That's kind of been
and almost what you almost don't even want to do it. You want to turn around and say, okay, hey, let's play for overtime.
Yeah, we'll play overtime and see what we can do.
Right. I love when the drone comes in and I'm thinking there's a gigantic bee. And I'm grabbing the camera, looking at things. So, back to action we go.
Once again, this is probably going to be the final play here in the game, at least in regulation.
Yeah, this may be just a handoff up the middle again or screen pass.
And he's going to run it with Johnson right up the middle. He looked like he has some space, but the D-line quickly closed that up. And that's going to be the end of regulation here. Scores tied here, 7-all. Team Swag 7, Team Drip 7.
And we'll let them go through this. You know, we hadn't had much of a chance to really take a moment and acknowledge a couple of these head coaches, and wanted to really kind of join in and give some acknowledgement while we're getting ready for overtime, and have a chance to acknowledge the head coach and what they've done and what got them here. First one's up, Coach Weaver. Once again, that's not gigantic bees. Nobody get concerned. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, I remember being there at there are around 3 or 4 coaches that have links directly with Carson Newman, so.
We do have the fourth quarter stats. We'll be betting each other's paychecks on this one. Once again, Coach Connor. They went over the rules and got everything situated.
This puts our poor little kicker into a.
Here we go. Each team
into
gets
a
one possession. If nobody scores, it's a draw.
Oh, okay.
So they were like, it's been real and it's been fun, but we're not doing this all night, okay? The 2 scores have come off of defensive turnovers on this part. So here's our fourth quarter into the game stats. 4 turnovers on both sides. 138 total offense for Team Drip. Passing yards and rushing yards. We did miss 2 plays. It could be a difference in that one, but the bottom line is it's definitely been, to be 7-7, the turnovers have played into this. Once again, each team gets 1 possession. Starts on the 25. You can get a first down. And away we go.
So it's like Team Drip's going to get the ball first here on the 25-yard line. Johnson and Bellamy Jr. in the backfield. Well, actually, check that. That's actually number 8, Moreno, back in that running back. They've actually just put Bellamy Jr. out as the wing back. Johnson takes the snap, hands off to Moreno, and he is stopped right at the line of scrimmage and pushed back. Nice play by the D tackle there. That's number 59. Well, excuse me, 59. Kyle Locke out of Missouri.
It's a loss of 1. I'm not sure why you have your Bellamy Jr. in here at 160 as the
it's the wingback.
As a wingback come in and block. Now they run the wheel here.
And
there
that is
just
almost completed there.
Both of y'all special effects were wonderful.
Just overthrown. Hey, we're excited to see some offense, man.
Exactly. He was there, buddy, right there on the and he didn't get sacked. It was great.
Yeah, it was great.
3rd down.
That pass was intended for number 13, Trenton Jarvis, out of Oak Ridge High School in Tennessee. Got a few kids from that state in this game. 3rd down now.
3rd and 11.
Johnson, quick pass out. He has a little bit of space there, and he's going to be tackled right at the 25-yard line. Yeah, that's number 2, Robert Collins Jr. on the tackle. Another player out of Missouri. He's out of Staley High School. And it's not going to be 4th down now for Team Drip. And it looks like they're going to go for it here.
Yeah, this will be an interesting call here.
Got a receiver at the bottom of the screen. Maybe just throw it up to him. See if he can win one-on-one. And Johnson drops back, feels pressure, throws it up, and that's going to be intercepted. Once again, that's number 3, DJ Henry.
That'll be the
question. He may return it for a touchdown, and this is going to be the ball game.
Yep.
If he can get a block here.
He's got to run it. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop.
And he's in for the touchdown, and that's our game, ladies and gentlemen.
What a way to end it.
Wow.
What a way to end.
What a play there by number 3, DJ Avery out of Chattahoochee High School. He wins this game here.
So if you're going to go ahead and name some players of the game right now, talk a little bit about Team Drip before we get into Team Swag. Team Drip, go ahead, talk to me about some players that really stepped out in your mind. They're going to be wrapping this game up, but we're also going to be listening to the coaches talk, and they'll get themselves set up. But we get a chance to kind of have some final comments. What's your thoughts there, Butch?
Well, for Team Drip, offensively, Joshua Bellamy Jr. really stood out. He had some big runs, had a big catch, had a touchdown called back. He pretty much was their offense. And then defensively for them, our boy Jersey Brocker was all over the field.
Who else would it be?
Yeah, I mean, he was everywhere. And he really made, he had 1 interception, had 2 pass breakups, which could have been interceptions, had a fumble recovery. So it was, that was a pretty easy choice.
What about Team Swag there, Dorian?
All right, for Team Swag, I would say offensively, Khalil Towns. I had a couple of big games, a couple of big runs, more specifically the 7-yard touchdown. and had a 10-yard touchdown until that was called back. So we would say he will be Team Swag's offensive player of the game. Defensively, you definitely have to give it to DJ Avery. He did have a big catch on offense, but he had 3 picks in the fourth quarter, especially the one that ended the game, the long pick 6 for a touchdown. So he's an easy pick on the defensive side of the field.
Butch, any arguments on that?
Oh, no, not at all. Avery was really showed out in the fourth quarter. You know, he had three picks that were in the Chili's red zone. So it wasn't like it. He picked them at midfield. No, he was touchdown saving.
Yeah, definitely so. Well, ladies and gentlemen, glad to have y'all with us here. So much fun, across the board over the past 4 weeks or the 4 days that this took place. So glad to be a part of this next level Junior Classic. A reminder, come Christmas, after Christmas, the 27th, 28th, 29th, they do this all again with freshmen and sophomores, right back at the same location. Should be a lot of fun. Looking forward to that across. I'm going to hand it back over to on site at Milton, get a little breakdown, see how things kind of go through, and get the coaches to be able to make some comments and responses. Once again, thank you so much, Dorian Johnson and Butch Prosser, Maya Barrett, and the whole crew on site at Milton High School. I'm Bo McMichael. Back to Milton High School.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you also for your behavior for this trip. You set a great example.
Ladies and gentlemen, just like anything else happens in this world, we're not going to deal with the frustration of things going on and offline right now. So we'll say, hey, thank you so much for being a part of Team Swag and Team Drip. The wind and the weather was wonderful to be able to deal with that consistently. The wind and the weather always plays into it, especially when you get football in December. I'm Bo McMichael here on the Next Level Junior Classic. We'll be back right after the end of the holidays And on the 29th, we'll be back at Milton. Sit back and enjoy that, bringing that to you as well. Take care of yourself out in this crazy world. Be safe.
We on next. Keep your eyes on us. The only level we obtain is above the rest. Remarkable, timeless, definition classic. Expectation you set, we blow right past it. Reps on a daily, practice creates progress out with the next blocker. Make it look flawless, strong and resilient. Practicing it, passion, the definition of next level classic.